Ooh, straighten yourself out. You look nice today, boy. Don't you, boy? We back, baby. Y'all know what time it is. It's week 1. I lost. Boy, look at here. So this year, let's talk about it real fast. I got 2 money leagues, right? 2 money leagues. I've been running my own league for I think this is our 9th year now. And I can't remember the last time I won week 1. Anyways, James the defending champion. So this year, I guess fantasy is starting to do what the NFL do. So last year, James and I were in the championship. Excuse my bad English there for a second. And then this year, we started the year out against each other. And he dog walked my mother. You know what I'm saying? It was all bad. Let's talk about it. Listen. Okay, so we're going to go through. Y'all going to find out who I drafted. I tried to get the video out for the breakdown like I did a couple years ago. But I ran out of time because we working. Anyways. Trevor Lawrence. Not terrible. Not great. 11 points. I'll take it. Austin Eckler. I don't know what happened. They didn't need him. Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's throwing to everybody. No big deal. Okay, whatever. Give me just a second to get to where I need to be. Oh, no, that's not it. Over here, and then over here, and then over here, just like that. He had Jalen Hurts. He had Jonathan Taylor. So, yeah, there you go. He had Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had Antonio Gibson. I bet y'all didn't expect Antonio Gibson to do what he did. Just saying. I have Javonte. So listen. Y'all see the score, right? Anyways, listen. Now look at my team. I'm going to leave it up there for a couple seconds so y'all can see what it looked like. We're not doing too bad, okay? The team don't look bad. It just didn't mesh very well in week 1. I'm pretty impatient when it comes to fantasy, especially when I feel like there's lots of options. So you can best believe after week 1, I'm making a whole bunch of changes. You heard me? So 107.4 to 64.7. Let's just say sometimes things start out great and they end the opposite of great. Because I had Gabe Davis on Thursday and I was like, oh, this finna be a blowout. It wasn't. Because we had some people poop on themselves while they were sleeping. Just leave it at that. That's for YouTube, because you can't say cuss words on YouTube. Mr. Goose Egg Smith from Minnesota. Too many options in Minnesota. You're not one yet. So, I'm probably going to get rid of you. Irv Smith Jr., that's what I'm talking about. James drafted Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce. So, James had a number 2 pick. Number 1 pick picked Cooper Kupp, which was not a bad pick. So, Cooper Kupp was the best player in fantasy last year. So, for y'all, people are saying that, oh, you should take Jonathan Taylor and all that. Cooper Kupp was the best player in fantasy last year. So, the fact that he got drafted number one overall shouldn't surprise any of you. All right, cool. Moving on. Flex, Keenan Allen. He got hurt, so got me a couple of points, but he could have, all I needed was a touchdown from him, and we could have been looking at something different. But better days are ahead, for sure. He had Rashad Penny in the flex. Did better than I expected against the Broncos. The Seahawks won that game. We'll get back to that. Anyways, Nick Folk. Gotta have Nick Folk. But kickers are expendable. So don't be surprised if I don't have Nick Folk. James also drafted Justin Tucker. James' team looked like he went for certain things at positions and got them all. Because Justin Tucker's one of those kickers you go for. Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce are 2 of those tight ends you go for. Jonathan Taylor is a running back you go for. Jalen Hurts is a quarterback you go for. So he built his team real nice. He did the same thing last year. And he won the championship. Anyways, my bench. You ready for this bench? Travis Etienne, Cortland Sutton, Hunter Renfrow, A.J. Dillon, Garrett Wilson. I said Garrett Wilson. Shaky. He's a rookie. But whatever. A.J. Dillon is a problem. My lineup next week gonna make me feel a lot better. Week 1 just give you a little indication. It's gonna feel a lot better. like I said, he had Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce. So he was looking pretty good, while my team was looking a little shaky, maybe. So there you go. Week 1. Like I said, I ain't never had real good success in week 1. But we back, baby. Week 2. I can probably tell you this, because like I said, I'm impatient. I'm gonna switch out Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna switch out Irv Smith. I might switch out Nick Folk because he only got 1 point. Everybody else is probably gonna stay in the lineup, except for Keenan Allen because he's hurt. Everybody else will probably stay in the lineup. I'm probably stay in the lineup. So it's no not too many changes need to be made. And all that stuff's on my bench. I might go out and grab something. You know, I'm a waiver wire fucking, excuse my language. I pick and pride at the waiver wire all year long until I get it right. Who was the 2 late people that came through last year in fantasy? It was Rashad Penny and Amon-Ra St. Brown, right? Both of those players were on my team when I made it to the championship. So, like, pick your waiver wires, people. They're out there. This is not over because I got landslid in week 1. It's not over. And I'm probably going to get landslid one more time later on during the season. I looked at my bye weeks, bro. I got 8 players that's on my team right now on a bye, week 9. I'm going to have to fix that before week 9. Anyways, so that is that. James, good on you, my boy. You know I'm going to see you again. You know how we get down. On now, welcome to the channel, my OG boys and them. We got us a little fantasy league going on over there. I guess Steve been running a fantasy league over there for a while. He got me in there with them boys from the OG, you know what I'm saying? My boy Willie here, I'm talking about, you know, Trenton, them boys over there, you know what I'm saying? K Millie, and then, yeah, shout out to my boys, you know what I'm talking about? So, Corey, I know you in there too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forget about you. By the way, some of them teams looking good over them. Well, we ain't gonna talk about them, we gonna talk about me. We'll see the rest of them teams when they play me, you heard me? So, last week, right? I had Matt Stafford against the Bills. Bad idea. I had Justin Fields on the bench, got me more points. Let me tell you how much I lost by. Anyways, so that happened. Kamara played the Falcons. The Falcons have a sneaky, decent running defense. So, go look at Kamara's stats against the Falcons last year. He ain't never go over 20 against us in fantasy. Nope, we one of them teams when it comes to the running game. Joe Mixon, salute. Jerry Jeudy, salute. Deontay Johnson, you did what you had to do. Cole Kmet, I'm probably going to trade you to Steve. You got a goose egg. So I had 2 leagues, right? Both of these leagues is for big prizes, if you will. And in both leagues, the tight ends pooped in the bed. Stupid. I like Cole Kmet though. I'm gonna go watch him do good on somebody else's team though, because I need you to score me points, my boy. Like that, you get punished over here for not scoring points. I'm one of them. Like, sorry. Antonio Gibson, good on you, mate. Like I said in the first video, I went against him in that video. I'm going with him in this video. I drafted him. So the OG draft, Olive Garden, by the way, was we don't own no rights to Olive Garden. Was after my draft, which, you know, our league's called COVID Survival Teams. So, there you go. Look us up. Anyways, Chargers defense. I told you, y'all were sleeping. Everybody can go out there and grab the Ravens defense because they know them to be good. And get the Bills defense because they know them to be good. And get the Rams defense because they know them to be good. And wait about 4 weeks and get the Patriots defense because after that they know them to be good. It'll take Bill Belichick about a month to get them whipped into shape, and then they'll be straight. Robbie Gould, can't go wrong with a San Francisco kicker. Thank you, Kyle Shanahan. Now, this was my bench last week. Chris Godwin, he on his way back. No big deal. Darnell Mooney, I'm glad I didn't start him. James Robinson, Jacksonville Jaguars. Good for you, sir. George Pickens, you'll be here soon. Justin Fields, like I said, I had Cole Kmet. I had Justin Fields for that stack. I'm a fan. Romeo Doubs. When Aaron Rodgers finds it. Listen, let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers. Why does this look eerily similar to last year? I'm going to leave it alone. Anyways, Jeff Wilson Jr. So I picked up Jeff Wilson Jr. right before the games on Sunday. I want to say I picked him up Saturday or something like that. Because I was talking about how Elijah Mitchell wouldn't hold up. And guess what? Elijah Mitchell didn't hold up. So there's that. And now it's Jeff Wilson Jr.'s show. I picked him up on Thursday off of waivers last week. So there's that. And Michael Gallup in my IR spot because at some point Dak gonna be throwing to him. And I probably can afford to sit him on my bench all year while he worked with Cooper Rush while Dak hurt. By the way, Dak got hurt. And he can snap for me at the end of the season and slam me right on to the championship. You heard me? So, 105.66 to 105.6. That's .06. In case you didn't do the math earlier. Closest loss in my fantasy football career. .06. I had a .1 before, but now it's .06. Anyways, so we are winless in the money. I got a couple of other leagues, but those are just for tracking purposes. So I get my money leagues, right? However many I got this year, I got 2, and then I'll fill the void time with like random. So my 2 money leagues are 12-man leagues, which I love 12-man leagues. But my other 2 leagues are 10, just so because you get more stars on smaller teams, and you can keep up with the stars. So when you see people getting hurt that you got on your tracking, I call them tracking teams. When you see people get hurt on your tracking teams, you can jump on the waiver wire in your money teams and pick up some defense. I shouldn't be giving away my strategy, but I'm real good at playing defense. So might be defensive player of the year every year in fantasy. You'd be mad. I'd be having people early. They'd be mad. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. We got Thursday night football coming up. It's Chiefs Chargers. Austin Eckler. Gerald Everett. I think I have Gerald Everett in one of my tracking leagues. Yeah, who gonna step up for the receivers for the Chargers? And the Chiefs just lost a corner on IR. So, there's that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Also, this is my comment question of the day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this every day. Who's the best team in college football right now? Who is the best? And be real. Like, don't get on the comments talking about what y'all be talking about. Like, be real. Watch football. Answer the question correctly. If you I'm one of them. If you come to the comment section on some foolery, I'm going to laugh at you. Okay? Like the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Y'all know what we do. It's your boy Q. We out of here. We'll see y'all next week.